everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So let's get an energy update reading and see where the divine masculine is. So we'll do first divine masculine and then we'll go into divine feminine. What are the energies surrounding your divine masculine? What's he experiencing? What's he going through? What are the energies? Whoa, Ace of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have Ace of Cups. So your divine masculine is opening up to a whole new level of emotion. So he's able to go deeper within his heart, and he's able to get in touch with this love that he never really had access to. So he was never really able to express this love or even be in touch with it. So he's now opening up to this new level, and he's in such a really good space. He's overcoming his fears, his doubt within himself. So this is more to do with him on a personal level. He's overcoming insecurities that he was feeling up to even like just last year. So he's now overcoming these insecurities about himself. He's feeling more secure in who he is, in what he has to offer, not only to you, divine feminines, but to the world. He's beginning to recognize within himself and shed all of the insecurities. So he's in a place of strength. He's in a place of power. And it's showing that his confidence is really taking precedence in his life. His confidence within himself is starting to show up in his world. And so even if he's not fully connecting yet with you, divine feminine, he's getting there. But he still has such love. I hear the word devotion. He is still completely devoted to his true love. He's devoted to his heart. He wants to follow his heart. He wants to express himself in a way that he's never been able to express himself before. When I saw this card, I immediately heard temptation. So as your divine masculine is awakening to like his true self, his him being in his king power, in his emperor power, he's so very attractive to the opposite sex. He's so very attracted that lovers from his past are trying to reach him. So divine masculines are like, they're kind of like being tested, seeing if they can be tempted to going back. But it's just like they see temptation, but they are now more following their heart because they are being truer to their heart. They're able to trust their heart more so than in the past where temptation was there and they took it. You know, they have more of an awareness of what is truly fulfilling, and it's not temptation. It's more of being in this heart space. So that's just interesting. When I saw this card, I heard temptation. I'm like, what? Divine timing is still taking place. So the wheel of fortune is turning, and it hasn't yet fully come into the cycle of where he is able to come from a secure place in order to offer the divine feminine something solid. He's still working on himself. But this is such an indication, Nine of Pentacles, that he's in a good place within himself. He is in a better place in the world. And he's enjoying the hard work that he has been doing. He's enjoying the fruits of his labor. He's enjoying the hard work that is being paid off. So he's in a really, really much positive space than in a long, long time. And I feel that this is self-love. He's learning how to love himself in a way that he can offer more to his divine feminine. And he may be doing this by spending time alone, maybe time away from the world. He's reflecting, going in, saying, okay, what do I need? What makes me happy? So he's focusing on more self-love so that he can make this big offer of love to the divine feminine. He is really having his divine feminine on his mind, but also in a way that, you know, he's taking his own needs and making sure that he feels fulfilled in all areas, so that he can really approach the divine feminine from a place of, you know, groundedness and like solid. Like, so he's really building a strong foundation for himself in the areas of, like, in all areas, so that he is like a solid partner for the divine feminine. So that is so exciting. Okay, so let's see where the divine feminine is at. What are the energies surrounding the divine feminine at this time? What's going on with the divine feminine, the energies that are surrounding her, and what she's experiencing at this time. So divine masculine is very much on her mind. She will not stop thinking about him. She wants to settle down. She's ready for this. So she's definitely thinking about divine masculine. She more than ever can see the future. It's not like, it's more of a feeling. It's like every day she wakes up and she's like, yeah, it's happening. I don't know when, and it may be a while, but I know this is happening. She's more certain now more than ever, even if she's still unsure with how it's going to happen or how her divine masculine is going to return. But she definitely sees the happy ending. And so this is giving her like relief that she can focus on herself. She can focus on releasing, you know, herself from what's been holding her back in her life. And she is being really diligent in cutting away what no longer serves her. So this could be situations, people, thoughts, feelings. She's more in control. Mentally, she's in a really good space, and she knows what she wants, and she's not settling. She's not settling. She is she's still working on some stuff. She's still working on maybe other areas of life that need her attention. So this could be she's still working on healing. even if she's in a much better space mentally, she knows that she has to clear some stuff. She knows that she still has to let go of the past. Maybe the past is trying to knock on her door, and she has to come to terms with, that's not who she is anymore. And I feel like she's reaching out to her divine masculine. She's reaching out to him in a way that like she's not completely letting go of the connection. So she's reaching out. That could be social media, maybe keeping tabs on him. It's like, even though Divine Feminine is in a really good space, she's like, I'm still gonna check in and see how he's doing. Divine Feminines are just so... Divine Feminines can be in their masculine side. They've had to build their masculine side over time. So this part of them that has to keep tabs on the Divine Masculine is that part that's coming through. That's kind of like, yeah, I can let go, I can trust, but I'm still gonna keep tabs on him and see what he's up to. I get it. And it's just part of, that bond, keeping that, I heard the word tether, but keeping that, just keeping that connection. So this is one way the Divine Feminine is just like, I'm still gonna drop, some love, I'm gonna drop some hints to the Divine Masculine and let him know that, what he's missing, what he's, that kind of thing. But it's not like, it's just actually an endearing kind of way to engage Divine Masculine. But I just sense this energy. It's adorable. Divine Feminines are getting more involved in her world, in the people around her. She is engaged in interacting with the people around her. This could be family, this could be work, this could be your business. She is involved in her work and she's dedicated to it. So this even could be like healing relationships. She's like involved with other people. So it's keeping her kind of occupied. It's keeping her busy. So much love. Never not loving the Divine Masculine. At the end of the day, Divine Feminines come home and they, after a busy day, after, unwinding, and she's still very much, I don't want to use the word consumed, but very much Divine Masculine is on her mind, in her heart. It's when, at the end of the day, she's just even more aware of their connection, of your connection. And so she's just very much in her heart space, and this was reflected in the Divine Masculine as well, who is very much in his heart space. So Divine Feminines are really connecting through their heart space with their Divine Masculines, and they're picking up on your feelings. So Divine Feminines are also in, I see, in a happy space. I see it as, Divine Feminines are doing their thing because they know what's in store, and that is union. That is happy ever after. So they're kind of releasing their tight grip on having to control things, and they're having more of a relaxed approach, having more faith in divine timing. So that is excellent. I'm loving that. Loving these energies. So let's see what's blocking. Do we have any blocks that are coming up? Anything that still needs to be released for, let's go with the divine feminine. What's coming up for the divine feminine that still needs to be released? Okay, divine feminines. So divine masculines are working on their self-love. They're putting themselves as a priority. And I feel that it's somewhat, I wouldn't say easier, but for divine feminines have this natural nurturing to want to care for other people more than themselves. So divine feminines, there is an imbalance still in giving to yourself. So that means, because most of the time divine feminines have families or children, work, career, jobs, and so we tend to give more to those things than to ourselves. So this just means it's coming up as a block because there needs to be more balance in your giving and receiving. So giving to yourself, which allows you to open up to receive more from the universe, more from life, more from everything around you. So really focusing on giving to yourself as much as you give to others. So if it means like being a bit selfish and taking an evening for yourself, just to have that bubble bath, just to indulge in, binging something on Netflix, just having that glass of wine, going for that massage, whatever it takes to put yourself first. Because if we don't fill our own cups, then we have nothing to give. We have nothing to give our families. We have nothing to give our work, our business. We have nothing to give our divine masculine. So he's really in preparation. He's really practicing self-love. So it's time for divine feminines to make ourselves priority for self-love. Divine feminines. Okay, so this is a block because when you have this fear of being alone, this is a fear that you have to conquer above all. You have to come to terms with the possibility of being alone. Taking on, okay, what if I'm alone for the rest of my life? Because when you take that on, then it doesn't have power over you. But if you have this fear of being alone, then it has power over you and it is a block. So just being okay with being alone. Experience being alone. Experience being completely alone in silence, just with you. Well, you don't have to be in silence, but this is your inner child afraid of being alone. So spend time alone. Spend time alone to be with your inner child, to nurture, to communicate, to express to your inner child that they're never going to be alone because you're always going to be there for them, no matter what. Whether you're with your twin flame or not, you're always going to be there for your inner child, because that's all they need is just your reassurance. And that fear subsides, that fear dissipates. So really working on being okay with being alone, because then you attract the opposite of being alone. You attract union. You attract your twin flame, because no longer does fear of being alone is a block, or it no longer has power over you. Yes, so there is still a block around your base chakra. So this is really sometimes when we're not feeling grounded enough, we feel kind of spacey. There's block around the base chakra. When we still feel disconnected from our mothers, that's a block in the base chakra. When there's not a consistent flow of finances in our life, this is a block in the base chakra. So there's still some blocks there that need to be released. And even though they are being released, if you're releasing them through healing, this is also in your beliefs. So you have to really focus on what are your beliefs surrounding money, what are your beliefs surrounding your relationship with your mom, and really working on that and releasing it so that there is this flow. Okay, heart chakra. So what's coming up as a block in your twin flame connection is there's still this wall around your heart. And this stems from having your heart broken in the past and still having some fear there that, you know, you're going to have your heart broken. So this is you not being completely vulnerable. This is you not giving your heart completely. This is you having a wall up and not expressing or being vulnerable enough to just express how you feel, even though they don't express the same thing back. So there's still a block that's coming up for you, Divine Feminines. Okie dokie. Let's see what is coming up for the Divine Masculines. What do they need to work on releasing in order to have union with the Divine Feminine? What does a Divine Masculine need to work on to release to be with their Divine Feminine? Divine Masculines are having some resistance to actual healing, and this is understandable. Healing has been around since the beginning of time. There's always been some resistance because it's always been misunderstood, and there's also this I want to say stigma against certain healing practices. So this has been ingrained in consciousness for a very long time. So it's understandable that Divine Masculines still don't really have a handle on what healing means or how it works, or, you know, it's like, I don't get it, or how does it work, you know, all that stuff. So it's very understandable that Divine Masculines have a certain degree of resistance when it comes to healing. When there is this resistance, it is like resisting a flow of energy, a natural flow of energy that we are born with. And so when we resist healing, it's like you get stuck in having this open wound, like covering it up with a band-aid and not allowing air to help heal it. So when we resist healing, it's like you're covering up a wound, not giving it the space to heal. So just being open allows so much. It allows the floodgates to open for you, to allow the natural energy, to allow the natural flow of life to pass through you. So we are all able to heal ourselves. And proof of that is just in our physical body. We don't have to think or do anything to heal, like when we get hurt, like when we get a scratch or something. The body, because of the energy, knows how to heal. So emotionally and energetically, we also can do that. But sometimes when we don't have that openness, then we either need assistance to help heal, or we just need to open up our consciousness, open up ourselves mentally, emotionally, to allow the energy, the healing energies to work for you. So be open, I don't want to say the word responsible, but yeah, it's like when we make a mess, we have to clean it up. So healing kind of works the same way. When we have a mess going on in life, we have to clean it up. And sometimes that is energetically, and sometimes that does mean healing in a sense of letting go of the mess that we made that caused emotions. Are you following? So Divine Masculines, just be open, and let's just be open to cleaning up the past, cleaning up the hurt, cleaning up the wounds so they don't fester, so that the energy can flow, and the energy will flow in your life and in your twin flame connection. Divine Masculines, what are you envisioning when you think about your twin flame? Are you envisioning the two of you together in bliss? Or are you picturing them with someone else? So see, this person is like painting a picture, but they're painting the Divine Feminine with someone else. So this is all about, what are you creating? What are the thoughts that you have in your mind? Are you creating thoughts of both of you together, or are you creating thoughts of you not with your twin flame, Divine Feminine? So this is a block, because whatever you think of, if you think about the distance between you and your twin flame, then that's what you're creating. So that is, of course, a block. So to be very careful about the thoughts you think, the beliefs you have, because you are creating your connection every day. So be sure to release all of the thoughts and beliefs that don't support your connection. Trust in divine timing. This has to do with trust within yourself as well. So when you don't fully trust in your ability to be who you want to be, when you have that doubt, this doubt comes up in every area of life. So it's very important that you trust yourself, that you know what you're doing, that you trust yourself, that the universe has your back, and the universe is working with you to make everything possible that you want. The universe totally is for you. The universe is never against you. The universe is never against us. The universe works in support of what we want and who we want to be. So put yourself out there and trust that the universe is going to catch you. Because when there is this fear of when you put yourself out there and trusting that the universe has you, it's coming up as a block. I feel this mirrors in both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, but Divine Masculine, there are things that your inner teenager enjoys doing that you are suppressing. It's a confirmation. Sorry, it's just my phone. There's something that your inner teenager really enjoys that you're trying to suppress. You have the ability to express yourself in however way makes you the happiest. Your inner teenager needs more expression. It could be with anything. It could be in the way you dress, in games that you can engage in activities, in things that you've always wanted to try but you've never tried before. really allowing yourself to experience the things that you've always wanted to experience growing up that you never had a chance to do. So now is your time to do it, because it's coming up as a block. So when we're not fully expressed, when our inner child, inner teenager is not fully expressed, then it is a block in your connection. Okay, so both divine feminines and divine masculines, we still have work to do, but that's okay. That is life. What are the possible futures for this connection? What are the possible future energies for this connection? Okay, let's go for first week of March. First week of March coming up. What are the energies for the first week of March? Okay, so I'm gonna go divine feminines, and this is divine masculine. So first week of March. First week of March, divine feminines, you are going to get an opportunity. Let me just put my glasses on. You're going to get an opportunity to look within and have something that is very important to you. You're going to get the opportunity for something that's very important to you. So this could be communication from your twin flame. Yeah, so I'm getting that you're going to go within. See how she's touching her chest? There's this path behind her. Something's going to click in the first week of March, and it's going to be like, it's going to allow something to open up. So I heard opportunity and I heard go within. So you're going to go within, something's going to click, and you're going to have an opportunity to either connect with your twin flame or hear from them or communicate with them. So just to be open, but I did hear opportunity, like very strongly. There may be an invitation to a wedding. There may be an invitation to a celebration. There'll be a definite parting of ways of something, a definite ending, like you're walking away from a situation, but it's going to be in a positive way. It's going to be a win-win situation, but it's like a happy ending of a situation. Maybe news of pregnancy. News of something that you wanted to create. Something that you hold dear to your heart. Yeah, so first week for divine feminines, looking really exciting. Divine masculines, first week of March. Things with your divine feminine are still kind of the same, but she is in such a good space that you're going to pick up these emotions, and you're going to feel really light and bright. You're going to be on top of the world, that you're going to have this courage to do something you've never done before, or you're going to have courage to do something that you need to do that you've been kind of putting off. It's just going to come much more easily than you ever expected. I see this as dream fulfillment, even like a new home, a new... I feel like something that you've been waiting for is coming first week of March. Something kind of big. It could be financial, it could be, you know, closing a deal, it could be getting that property, that house, somewhere that you've wanted is all of a sudden open to you, maybe a job or position, or a big account or a client. But both these energies from that week are very supportive and kind of lifting you to the next, to the next level in your life. So that is looking so positive. Yay, exciting. So let me know, keep me posted. I want to, when this stuff happens, please message me and let me know. You can follow me on Instagram and DM me there. Let me know when this has come to pass for you. So I guess by second week of March, I'll be hearing from you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this general reading. Please feel free to book a personal reading with me. I'd be happy to do your twin flame reading. I also do life purpose readings. So if you're not sure of which path to take, I love doing those readings as well for you, to help you kind of decide which path is best for you. Feel free to book your inner child and past life healings. I'm now booking for April. So please message me right away, book your spot to secure it, because I'm only able to do a certain amount every month. So be sure to get yours in. And yes, please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, because I want to make sure that you have these readings when they come out, and I post regularly on Instagram. So again, I want to thank you all for your support. Because of you, I can do this work, and I really enjoy being here with all of you. So again, thank you so very much, and until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace. Mwah.